Time goes by and yet I wonder, are you and me still the same? Are you still loving the game? I know I don't. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. So I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. Why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah. And I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, oh, right, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Good morning, it's 10 a.m. Let's get proceedings underway. A very warm welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. So lovely to host you here this morning. My name is Bridget Andrews and I will be assisting with the auctions today. Allow me to introduce you to our auctioneers. We have Mark McGoldrick and Kyle Siebert. Here he goes. Some key people in the room today. We have Luke Jansen, our training manager, Tony Jenkins, our CEO, and Hayden Broadbelt, our Fendleton office manager. Now, these gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today, so if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of these gentlemen alongside you. They're very good at what they do and they've helped many people realise their real estate dreams here in the auctions rooms. On behalf of the company, I would like to thank and acknowledge the owners that we represent. We are delighted and privileged you chose Holmwood and wish you the very best outcome today. Welcome to our viewers online today on Auction Live. Fantastic to have you here with us. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, the limb, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. The contract explains the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction room today. In all cases, the owners have provided the auctioneers with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be our purchaser. If bidding doesn't meet the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk privately in one of these side rooms with the highest bidder and the owners. And if you don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Clause 2.6, and this is a very important clause, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve. And that does include the situation where when we are in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we have sold it to the highest bidder outside the room and withdrawn the property. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. The auctioneer may nominate sums by which bids need to be raised. We place no limits on you, but if the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are placing bids on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. If and when they make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid, saying we're not for sale at this level and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price, which will give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. The most important thing for you buyers today, when this hammer falls and you are the lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we will take you upstairs to our boardroom where you will sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that is the formal part of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with your endeavours today. I'd like to invite our first auctioneer up, Mark McGoldrick.
Welcome everybody, good morning to you all. Nice to be starting with a commercial opportunity, and here we are. Jack Marshall, you're the spokesperson for the good three. You and Stephen Marshall, of course, who you know pretty well. Mike Drummond in the NAI colours have brought forward the auction here at 580 Colombo Street, Christchurch Central. It's been with our owner for quite some time, and I say this area of town, it's really like the Kew Street of Christchurch, isn't it? Right near Wells Street, where the welder is. It's pretty exciting, and there's lots and lots of activity going on. 580 Colombo Street, well, it is a freehold estate as well. The size of that parcel, 228 square metres, of course, across the two levels, with the mixed-use zoning that it enjoys in that commercial perspective, is pretty exciting. The legal description's unchanged. The list of chattels isn't changed as well. You know the tenancy's in place for the Benina services downstairs, and the settlement date is the 18th of October 2022, not too long to wait before you get on in. I think mixed use is the apt zoning for this, particularly because of the variety of activity that is happening in this area. Good old Benina, it's a household name, isn't it? And just takes advantage of that, the renaissance, I think, of sewing and knitting that's happening in New Zealand. Such a busy shop. Mike, you were just commenting, there's always someone in there. Very friendly and happy staff. Hopefully they're watching online, actually. I think they're interested in the auction. So they're very happy and well ensconced. Upstairs is where it comes into your own hands, and what's your purpose that you want for that. It'd be a great place to live. It's really huge. Absolutely massive rooms upstairs. You've got access at the front and at the rear. That's your alleyway in behind there. Obviously perfect for offices. It's in pretty good condition. It's pretty neat and tidy. So the opportunity is yours, or do you start again? That is the question. Right in that central part of town where it's all hip-hop and happening. Jack, as Madonna said, we live in a material world. You could live on top of one, or you could even own one. So what's your final word?
Thanks, Mark. I just want to thank our vendor for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to doing so in the future. Appraising this property was almost impossible. There are just no recent comparable sales like this, which speaks to how rare this opportunity is. If this is your opportunity, do not miss it.
Good as gold, Jack. Okay, 580 Colombo Street, the Aorta of Christchurch. Who starts away? Come on, you good commercially savvy people. You'll know where value is. You'll know where you'd love to buy it. Who starts us away? I'm pretty sure we wouldn't sell at 700. I don't mind starting us there. It would be easy there. So you'd whack in a bit at 7 for me, surely. 7 or better. Benign start. You'd say 7, sir, for me? I'll take a vendor bid at 700,000 just to quell the nerves and get us underway. Draw your line in the sand at 700,000. Mixed use commercial across the 2 levels. Over 400 square metres of floor space. First call at 7. Vendor bid. Second call. Tenants well ensconced in below. Good, busy, bustling shop. South City Mall, just across the way. Right beside the welder. Third call at 7. Is there 20 to go from here? Surely. 7's a vendor bid. First chance, second and third. I'll take one final vendor bid at 720 if you're not going to put your hands up. You join the queue and deal with the guys afterwards. Commercial opportunity right in the heart of Christchurch City. It is bustling and happening. First call, not so much in the auction just at this stage. Second call. Third call, 720, vendor bid. Guys, they're not going to put their hand up for me, so they can come and talk to you afterwards. I'll raise that vendor bid slightly, but just at levels where it's clearly not going to sell. 800 would be the figure I'd finish on. So I just pass it back your way. We carry on working with all parties. So Colombo Street remains available. Material World Benina, go in and have a look. It's a good spot to be and a good opportunity. So thanks for the chance. I welcome now, we're staying on Colombo Street, just at the edge we're in though, at St Albans End. And from our St Albans office, Jenny Rolton and her team, Alex Little, Tim Jenkins, have been running the campaign here for the prices. Thanks very much. Donathorn designed, very, very cool, modern townhouse with that timelessness, of course, at number 11036 Colombo Street, St Albans. Stratum and freehold, the old unit title. All those pre-contract disclosures would have been made to you, I'm sure. Legal description is accurate, both principal unit 1 and accessory unit 1A, because you are at the front of the complex, of course, getting that extra window, Jenny, which I'm sure you'll touch on. Chattels that are included, fridge, freezer, washing machine and dryer combos stay with the property and settling on the 20th of October or as mutually agreed. Yes, Colombo Street, it's where it's happening, and you'll love being right close to your very own village. We'll touch on that in a minute. Such a styling chic. I think, is it 2014, so pretty new style. That Donathorn design just sings out, but just great, clever design. Great blend of space and light, and high ceilings, flows to your deck. The garden is absolutely beautiful. And Jenny was just mentioning and reminding me how perfect those grounds are and the condition they're in. 2 bedrooms, or you've got the jerry bed in the downstairs bedroom that you may utilise differently if it's an office you need or a secret living or reading space. Great kitchen anchors it all. Fantastic storage in the complex, and with the covered car park as well. Security is important, isn't it? But you've got that in spades because you've got the automatic gate system and the pedestrian entry also. Right at the front, the west sun, the north sun is going to be your friend. But you'll love having the butcher, the supermarket close, cafes and restaurants, and of course you're straight down to town, straight into the city, Jenny. Good we spot this one.
Certainly is. Firstly, a big thank you to Felicity. I've represented her a number of times in the real estate market. They currently are enjoying cruising on the Mississippi, so I hope they're having a wonderful time. To the bidders in the room today, yes, this here in my tenure in real estate would have to be the best presented complex I have ever come across. So I think that is a accolade to the body corporate who ensure that it is kept neat and tidy, and to the calibre of the tenants there as well. So bid with confidence.
You can be confident in Colombo this time. Who starts us away? Fires the first shot. First bidder of the day is a lucky one. Come on, let's get the hands up, folks. Right beside the village. Your lifestyle will be fantastic. Come on, something in the mid-4s. 450, surely. We're having a go. Looks like it would suit you cool young people there. Have a go at 4.5. Welcome in at 450, ma'am. Good on you. My new best friend. Thanks very much. 450. Good on you. 450 and we're underway. Of course we are. moving into Colombo, good stuff, at 450,000. Is someone going to say 70 or something better than that for me? At 450,000, first chance. Urban Fringe, City Call, that's what it is. Second call, third call at 450. Look, ma'am, I'll take one vendor bid at 470. That would be my final one. Welcome you back at 90 or a bid that's on top of 70, but at 470, just on a vendor bid, we'll stay with the owner. Could be an opportunity coming up. Let me check the room. Ma'am, 480 if you like. Would you say 480 for me? Just at 470 at the moment. 475, I'll work with you. Second call, third call at 475. You appear to be my only bidder at this early stage. Should we just pop into one of these wee rooms? I'll just see if we can get you to be the buyer. We just pause the auction, but I'm talking to you first, so I'll vacate the rostrum. We'll get Mr. Siebert up.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let's move swiftly along now to lot number 3. And if you are just joining us, thanks very much and welcome to the Holmwood auction room. It's great to have you with us. Lot number 3 today is the first non-Colombo Street lot, and it is, however, really great in proximity to the central city, not a far drive whatsoever. It is 8 Kew Place in Maidaho, and it's Kim Rick-Hansen from our Fendalton office. She's been more than happy to represent this property. It's been a delightful place for her to stand at the weekends and take in these sanctuaries, these beautiful landscaped gardens. Our current owners, Alex and Maggie, they've thoroughly enjoyed their time, but it is time to move on. They're very excited to hand over the keys to a very lucky owner in this room. The property is more formally described as a freehold title. It is 726 square metres more or less, but as in buyers, you settle, you get the keys on the 11th of November 2022, unless, of course, you are working to a pre-agreed date. You can see inside it is modern, it is light, it is bright, and it is ever so warm. There's plenty to love, underfloor heating in the bathroom, double glazing as well, and the home itself is positioned on a very sizable parcel in such a way that it is absolutely drenched in sunshine. It's just a really happy place to reside, certainly a very good place to invest your money. Final word's yours, Kim.
Yes, I just want to thank Maggie and Alex for all your hard work. You've been amazing, so thank you. I've loved visiting the property. One of you can be the new owner of your very own Kew Gardens. It's just stunning, and all the hard stuff's been done to the home. So bid with confidence.
Thanks very much, Kim. All right, bidders and buyers, let's get underway. Who's going to be the new owner at number 8 Kew Place? 550. Nice to meet you, sir. At 560. Quickly bidden offered. What's the response? 575. 15 on top. I'll take a 5, sir. Work with you there at 590. Like you worked there, sir, at 590. Straight to 600,000. And 605 the call. 615 the bid. 620. Cool and calm. 631. And 631. 11,000. Why not? 631. Sir, don't forget the new roof. For my owners, it wasn't cheap, but for you, it's on the house. At 631,000. Thanks very much, Luke. You're in pole position, sir. I'll give the gentleman 3 chances to reconsider. At $631,000, first call, new bidders are welcome. Second call at 631. Try a $500, sir, or take it. Third and final call, he looks resolute. That's to your advantage, sir. At 631, any better bidder offer. Well, look, I can't sell to you that level, sir. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open, so stick around. Back with you soon.
to fade out. The first rays of sunlight lit up your eyes. Oh, how I wish this night would never end, so we can keep on dancing. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was
Back to Colombo, 1036, number 1. Fiona and Steve, just to call out your new bid, 520,000. Instructions, Ken from the MISSI on the market. On the market and selling number 1, 1036 Colombo Street, right near the Edgware Village, St Albans. Goes once, goes twice, goes 3 times. The property is going, and to you good folk is gone and sold. Well done. Well done, Jenny Rolton, Tim Jenkins and Alex. Thanks very much for your assisting, and all the best to Chris and Felicity. Walk this way, Lisa Wong, for the first of 2 visits today. So thank you very much for representing the home at 18 Lowry Ave in Redwood. Good famous street, that Lowry Ave, isn't it? It's good, solid Christchurch suburb, and really one of the main and more popular streets in the area. Magdalena and Tim, thank you very much, and congratulations on the presentation of the property. Nothing out of place, absolutely great condition that it is in. And it is a freehold estate at number 18 Lowry. It's 668 square metres, so top size section. Take a look at some of these images, folks. It is really in top nick. Legal description accurate, no change to that list of chattels. Settlement date the 18th of October. You don't get a cleaner, crisper contract than that, so just come on in and enjoy. And I just think the Christmas and pristine nature of the property is extremely compelling and extremely desirable. A lot of work has been done, but you enjoy a nice elevated spot. It's a robust, solid construction. It's a fully open plan, faces north, really sunny and warm property, flows out to that deck. That's a real feature of the property for me. Lovely gardens in the front and in the back. 3 excellent double bedrooms, carpets new. You've got double garaging, a beautifully established leafy garden. It's very, very private. It's a quiet part of town, and you're surrounded by lovely parks as well. Redwood's always had a good reputation, Lisa.
Yep.
You've got a good reputation too, so we'll give you the final word on this occasion.
Thank you. Hey, thank you, the owner, to give me the opportunity to market the property. It is a beautiful property. Yeah, I'm bid with confidence.
You can be confident too, I agree. I agree entirely. So who's the confident one to start at 18 Lowry? What we're going to say, sir, 600, something like that? Good on you. Welcome in. Good stuff. Nice, strong start from you. At 6, someone will say 20 for me now, though, quickly, if you will. 600,000 and away we go on 668 squares. Timeless, solid red brick in beautiful condition. First call, lovely contemporary kitchen. You'll agree with me on that, I'm sure. Second call at 6. Third call, 600. In the absence of opposing bidding, sir, I'll just say 620 on behalf of the owner, just my only vendor bid for the auction. 620, I'll welcome you back at 40. Have we got some action over there, Tony? It's at 620 at the moment, sir. Would you pop a 20 on? Stay in front and keep on moving. 640 with you. At 640, there could be the opportunity coming up for you. At 640, unless someone says 660, the famous Holmwood bid at 640,000. I'll work with a 10 with you, ma'am, if you are rapid. First call, second call, third chance. My one and only bidder at this early stage, sir. Great opportunity for you. We'll talk to you in private now. So you've done the hard bit. We'll just go and finish off the easy bit. We'll have a chat in private, and I'll offer you the chance. Pausing now on Lowry. The auction is open and live, but we're just pausing. Thank you, Clary. Lisa Wong, Magdalena in there, and because we have got an update for you, and working with our one bidder, fine gentleman that you are, sir, just to call out that bid of $700,000. I look to our seller, Magdalena, can we sell the property? 700, yes, I've got the thumbs up, the okay. 18 Lowry Ave, Redwood, super little property, 700,000. Good business, sir, well done. Sold to you, congratulations. That's a good one, Lisa. We'll see you later on for Doncaster in not too long. But thank you, Tim, and good on you for doing all that hard work on the property. It's been rewarded. Don Yee, the man, the master. I think he has just always got that phone to his ear, hasn't he, our Don Yee? But he's always doing business, that's why. And he's been doing it at Holmwood for 28 years, same office. I always think that shows the mark of the man, and it certainly does. The reason he's on the phone is he's calling Winnie, his vendor, who's entrusted a lot of business your way, hasn't she, Don, over the years? I'll just pop that down there, that's okay. And Winnie, how are you? We've got the auction coming up at 313 Westminster Street, Idaho. Very good property person is our vendor, has always been buying in good spots around the city, divesting at this stage in this cross-lease opportunity at 313 Westminster Street. Westminster, of course, has been in the news a bit lately, hasn't it? The property is a cross-lease and freehold. The legal description's absolutely accurate. And list of chattels, unchanged. 12th of October 2022, so nice quick settlement. That's how we like it. Clause 23 just gives you reassurance in the fact that the vendor's got some works they're going to complete before you take on the keys and move on in. Well, I think to me, and Don, you'll agree, it makes perfect sense to buy in an area that's moving on the up, and that is Idaho, that is for sure. Gee, we've seen some activity in the area. It's really starting to get its groove on, and I think it's the community in the area, proximity to the city and all things good, surrounded by lovely parks. It's got good families who live around there. The schools are excellent. This is a good property, quite sizable, and quite sturdy in its construction, its stature. Catches a lot of sun on both sides, but of course at the northern end, there's ample living in the property. A number of different spaces, so if you've got a family situation, you've all got your own sitting room, sitting space, a sunroom, uncovered outdoors, really good garden, there's some landscaping upside for you. Love the resilient timber floors throughout. The kitchen and bathroom do the trick, 3 good bedrooms, internal access double garaging with the new garage door, good room for a couple of cars in there. And really close to Christchurch Park, and one of my favourite parks in Christchurch is Garrick Park, which I scored a goal in this year in soccer as well, just for your information. So I did. Yeah. Okay, Westminster Street, number 313. Here's the phone, Don. Start us away. Nice and crisp. Who's the lamplighter, the trailblazer? The leader? Call me something with a 4 at least. The higher the better. Through and 3 Westminster Street. Famous address. What do you think? Is there 400 in the room? Good on you, sir. Welcome to the bidding. Hopefully we can welcome you to 313 Westminster Street. 400,000 is the bid that's been proffered up. Well, this good young gentleman, I think, understands the value in the proposition. It's good work. These guys are going to say 425 or something for me, Don. At 4, just at the moment, pretty easy place to start. Goes to show Canterbury real estate, still in the affordable levels. Not selling at this figure obviously yet, but at 400, first call. Second call, you're in the race, sir. Third call. Okay, I'll take one vendor bid, quite comfortable at these levels. I'll say 420 on behalf of the owner. Would be staying in their hands at that level, but I welcome you back. You can put 20 on if you like at 420, but 440 is a nice bid. Good on you, sir, at 440. Come on, let's get competing. Otherwise, this young gentleman gets the opportunity by himself for the moment. First call at 440, second call, third call, 440. Someone's saying 60. No, look, you appear to be the only bidder. Good on you. You get the chance to have the chat. That's fine. We'll just come and offer you the chance to be the buyer. Good as gold. Pause the auction. It's live. It's open.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. Let's move on now to Opawa. It is 237 Fifield Terrace. Leslie Faulkner, step on up, get some free marketing at liveauctions.co.nz. To those joining us online, thanks very much. It's great to have you with us. This is a phenomenal property in a very sought-after location. It is more formally described as a freehold title. Bidders and buyers, you bid for 660 square metres more or less, and the settlement date is the 28th of October 2022. I love this era of home, Leslie, because once restored, once rejuvenated, it is absolutely stunning and so stylish. That's exactly what has happened here. Our lovely vendors have had a hell of a time transforming this property. They've thoroughly enjoyed it, but sadly, it's time to find some new owners. Inside, you've got wonderful features that keep you warm and dry throughout the seasons. It is perfectly north-facing as well. Nice, big, brand new windows. The exterior cladding has been updated as well. You've got different levels, perfect separation of spaces. For the modern family, I think that's absolutely ideal. Tongue and groove in the ceilings. It just looks gorgeous. It is a stunning family home, and it's time to find the new owners. If you're ready, Leslie, let's get underway, bidders and buyers. Who starts me away at Fifield Terrace in Opawa? 500,000. I'd call that somewhat optimistic, sir, but nice to meet you at 500,000. God loves a trier at 500, at 500. Who takes me straight to 600 or even better, perhaps 700? 700. Nice to meet you. That's more like it. At 700,000. What's the response, sir? 720. I'll work with you. $20,000 the bid. 750. Nice work. Fight fire with fire at 750. Straight to 800. Straight to 800. I knew you could do it, sir, at 800. You are in the box seat now at 800,000 and 850. Looking determined. The other half looks nervous at 850,000. 850 the bids, shall we say 870, sir? First call at 850,000. Twice the money, 850. Third and final call at 850,000. What about a 10, sir? Take me to 860. Now's your chance, your best place to buy. Must love the open home, sir. At 850,000, I can't sell you at that level. That should be, I think, quite clear. Let's have a quick conversation, offer you the opportunity. Auction is open if there's no better bidder offer. All right, and we're back with you soon.
ride. Walk, keep us on the road. Try to find what we had before. Can this spark ignite or is it gone? Won't you stop? Don't you shut us down. Speak before we hit the ground. Tell me now what's on your mind. I hear voices telling me you need to let him go. There's nothing there worth fighting for. I just need to know if one thing is true. Do you still love me like you used to do? What if they alright? Baby, can we still shine? Tell me that we'll be fine. Are we still in love? What if they alright? Baby, can we still shine? Tell me that we'll be fine. Are we still in love? Walk, turn around and walk away is the easiest way, they say. But I don't wanna give us up. 'Cause to me, it will be the hardest thing to lose out on every single dream. And I don't plan on giving us up. I hear voices telling me you need to let him go. There's nothing there worth fighting for. I just need to know if one thing is true. Do you still love me like you used to do? What if they alright? Baby, can we still shine? Tell me that we'll be fine. Are we still in love? Hey, what if they alright? Baby, can we still shine? Tell me that we'll be fine. Are we still in love? What if they alright? Shine. Tell me that we'll be fine. Are we still in love? What if they alright? Baby, can we still shine? Tell me that we'll be fine. Are we still in love? There's a sparkle in your eyes. I feel the warmth of your skin. Just the touch of your hand makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair. Lying here in my bed. Never gonna be alone. 'Cause with you, I'm finally coming home. I wanna be with you always. 'Cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart. Together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always. 'Cause that is what my heart says. says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. Always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, it's the things that you do. It's the things you do, baby. It's the smile on your face. Smile on your face. And as time goes by,
Roll straight in, yes, absolutely. Sarah and John. Folks, 313 Westminster, working with a very earnest bidder and is about to become the buyer of 313 Westminster Street. Sam, if you just call out that number that you've reached. 490,000. Don, I'm looking your way. You're talking to Winnie on the phone. Selling it on the market at $490,000 once, twice, and third call, 313 Westminster Street, to this fine young gentleman is going, gone and sold your way, sir. 2 minutes wait. Okay, good as gold. Congratulations, Sam. Mark and Kirsty, excellent.
is this what you want now? Or is it because you can't forget her? I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me.
Church City. It's a super little cul-de-sac, this one. Gee, the houses are all well kept. It's a house-proud street, that is for sure. Great looking home here. Has been with our owner, John, for 44 years. That's right, folks, 1978 was the day you moved in, so it's a significant opportunity for us. We take it very seriously and we've really enjoyed working with you. Thanks for making Lisa's job really, really easy. The property is a freehold estate. It's on 607 squares. It's a good sized section. It's Lot 11, Deposited Plan 28077, all contained and described. Certificate of title is Volume 10A, Folio 781 in the Canterbury Land Registry. The chattel list hasn't been altered since Lisa circulated the agreement your way. The settlement date struck down for the 14th of October 2022, so very, very easy, crisp and concise. Good spot of the glass house there, the greenhouse. Will just about be time by the 14th of October to get the fork out and get poking around in there. So yes, it's a well-specced home, this one, that's just enjoyed regular and constant updates. I think it was 96, wasn't it, when the extension was done, so that second lounge was added to the home, and the modifications were made through the bathroom, widening of the doors, etc. Done in a really, really nice way. The kitchen's had its update along its way, and that just forms a trinity of living spaces, really, through dining and the first and second lounges. 3 good bedrooms, 3 good doubles, so 3 bed, 2 bath. That's a good combination, and one that's very popular at the minute. There is double garaging. One of them is internal access, so I'm saying that, Lisa. It's quite precipitous, but it's internal access nonetheless, and the second garage out there. The home is fully double glazed, and it was well proven because the day after the double glazing was installed, it snowed. So John said, yes, the difference was very, very noticeable. It's a lovely section, a lovely garden. It's very, very private. Of course, cul-de-sac living is a great way to be. You've got a chook house there too, so you'll enjoy, that's the way of the future, isn't it, collecting the eggs. And you can absolutely walk to kindy, you can walk to school, you can walk to high school, and you can walk to university. So that's a bit of an opportunity as well. What do you think, Lisa? What would you say as a final sentiment?
Thank you, John, the opportunity. And this is one of the best presented house I listed for a long time. So, well, I hope the buyers will enjoy it for the next 44 years.
And some. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, kick us away. 49 Doncaster. Give it a donk to start. You just add this to the portfolio in a heartbeat. Wayno? Start us where we invite you in at, say, a 6. Or something better than that, just to make it easy for you. To pay your ways at 49 Doncaster Street. So top burn. $600,000 is a vendor bid. I'm going to ask for 20 or better. I give you one chance. I'm not going to vendor bid on top of that figure. So if you'd like to bid and have a conversation, you do so now. First chance, second call, third the money. It's 6. Lisa, I'm not seeing a hand going up. I'm going to treat this with respect because we've got a bit of a strategy after we've learned from all the market information that you have gathered. No, look, that hand hasn't gone up. That means we just move swiftly to the third stage. And I've got permission. We're going to price the property sharply at $749,000. So, Clary, that one's passed in as priced. We go straight to the third stage. Lisa, you're just going to continue working. I'd say your phone's going to be ringing red hot because that's a really great price for a home of this magnitude and condition. So 749, priced and on the market, 49 Doncaster Street. Just got to put up with Lisa for that little bit longer, but it won't be too long, John, I assure you. But good as gold. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, I think that's just about concluded our 10 o'clock session, so we'll be getting into our 11s.
Good morning. If you've just joined us, welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Rooms. My name is Bridget Andrews and I will be assisting with the auctions here this morning. Our auctioneers today are Mark McGoldrick and Kyle Siebert. Kyle's in negotiations. So some key people in the room today. We have Tony Jenkins, our CEO, Hayden Broadbelt, one of our business owners, Luke Jensen, our training manager. Oh, there's Tony, our CEO. Now, these gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids this morning. If you need any help or any assistance, I highly recommend you get one of these gentlemen alongside you. They're very good at what they do. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent. We are delighted and privileged you chose Holmwood and wish you the very best outcome. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb and the title and the contract from which we will work from today. The contract explains the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction room. In all cases, the owners have provided the auctioneer with a confidential written reserve. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If we don't meet the reserve, don't panic. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk privately with the highest bidder and the owners in one of these side rooms. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms. Clause 2.6. Now, this is a very important clause, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve. Now, that does include the situation where we are in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn the property and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. The auctioneer may nominate sums by which bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If any of our Harcourt's colleagues are placing bids on behalf of someone, we'll identify them to you. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf should that be necessary. If and when the auctioneer makes a vendor bid, you will be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying that we are not for sale at this level and we need to keep going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price. So that will give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. The most important thing for you buyers today is when this hammer falls and you are the lucky last bidder. Before the celebrations begin, we will take you upstairs to our boardroom where you will sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part done. Good luck with your endeavours today, and let's invite Mark McGoldrick. Only 10% Mark.
That's pretty good. Matt Dawson from the Maryvale office. Thank you for the opportunity. I think we've got vendors in Australia. So they're 3 hours behind. So hopefully the breakfast has been done with. Thanks for the chance, Kyle and Erin, to market your property or have Matt do the business in terms of marketing at 123 Selwyn Street. And this is really as simple as 123, this opportunity. I really do commend it to you. Summerfield, of course, well, it is really, really gained in popularity and demand. And this parallelogram of a section as well offers plenty of opportunity for you. 123 Selwyn Street in Summerfield. It's a freehold estate. The size of that parcel is 627 square metres of residential suburban density transition zoned land. Lot 5, deposited plan 14967, and contained and described certificate of title, volume 4D, folio 653 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Chattels are exact. Settlement Thursday, the 20th of October. Unless you're working to a pre-arranged date that's been agreed in writing by our owners, then we'll abide by that for you at this stage. Good stuff. Well, it's the vibe and the community in the area, I think you'll agree, Matt, has really crystallised over the past few years. It's a charming, neat and tidy cottage. There's a real authenticity about it. It's just got such nice touches in it. I love the living because it's so sunny and light. Spills out to your deck. Really, really good spot. Nice and elevated. Great garden around it. Very secure, well fenced. Lovely backyard to it. Master bedroom, of course. Plus, is it family or guest accommodation you would use as well? Good hearty floors to the home. Stands strong and robust. What are the purposes you would use for the studio or the utility room? That's got some bonus value in it for you too. Storage as well. But man, you're just straight into the city from Selwyn Street, and you're pretty close to the Port Hills too, and good shops in that around the Summerfield area as well. Matt, final word, please.
Yep. Hey, I'd like to thank Kyle and Erin for the pleasure of marketing the property for them. It's been great fun, and to the buyers in the room, this is a great opportunity and a great location with great zones underpinning your investment going forward. So bid with confidence.
Who's going to start away? One, two, three, say 4, 5. 223 Selwyn Street. Like ABC, really. Great development potential. First to the session. Get amongst. Absolutely brilliant shape to the section as well. I've been told that's important in terms of development potential. Big street frontage. Well, come on, guys. Well, I'm just going to make a very meagre suggestion to make it easy for you all. Is $450 a figure you might bid. Surely, in the heart of Summerfield. You've seen the prices, you've seen the activity. You've seen the crowds at Moon Underwater, haven't you? Are we at a mid-4 or better? Not far from the school. Give it the old 450. Should have both hands up at that level. Should be more hands up than Saturday Night Fever at that level, surely. Like a bit of disco, Lukey, do you? Okay, well, I'm going to place a vendor bid at $450. If you must insist, $450,000. It stays with the owner at that figure. I'm calling for a 20 on top of that figure. Call me bold, call me cheeky. I'd think you'd be cheeky if you placed that bid. But at $450, it stays with the owner. $460. There she goes. Liz O'Neill on the phone with a buyer at $460. Supporting her old mate from the Maryvale office. Good on you, Liz. At $460. Who says 80? Who wants to go kapow and say 500? That might be the best move. At $460. First chance. Second call. RSDT land underpins the value. 500,000. Good on you, man. Welcome in. At 500, I hope you found that painless enough. At 5, we're working in 40s, Liz, at this stage at 500,000. At 500 puts up 2 score. Hoping 2 score. At 500,000, $500,000. Good on you at 5. First chance. Second chance, lovely garden. It's been well looked after, it's been well loved. It's got the extra studio storage in behind there. Nice and secure at 5. Once, and I call it. Second call, any activity over this side of the room. Don't let me miss your bids. At 5. Third call at 5. I'm going to place a vendor bid at 520. Staying with the owners at that figure. While you consider that, Liz, and ma'am, that gives you the opportunity to put a little bid on top. At 520, a little bitty bid on 520, I would say 20 would be okay. At $520,000, Summerfield. With summer approaching, it's pretty exciting. First chance, would you run it to 40? Second call. Third call, I hope you're getting good advice. You might be saying 50. 525, okay. As Kyle would say, not what I asked for, but more than what I had. At 525. Liz, I'll give you a quick chance. Otherwise, I'm going to pause and talk to this good bidder here. First call, second call, third and final chance at 525. Ma'am, you're ahead of the competition, but not at a level I'm authorised to sell to you. This is where we get to pause and have a nice convivial conversation in private. So we'll just leave the auction open and pause it, and I'll come and have a chat to you and give you the chance.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I'll take you back now to number 8 Kew Place in Maidaho. We left the room on a live bid at $631,000. Can I just confirm you've graciously agreed to increase that bid to $660,000? Correct, and we're my lovely vendors. We are selling at $660,000. We are on the market and selling, bidders and buyers. This is your last chance. I count it down 3 times. First call at $660,000 puts you in front. Second call. Third and final call at $660,000. Property is going. It is going to a very nice couple. It is gone and sold. Congratulations. Alex, Maggie, all the best with your next chapter. Thanks so much. Congratulations to our purchasers.
Open your legs at yours, baby. Let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the 2nd floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. look right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even though we can stay, I wanna change a thing. 'Cause without you, everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed. Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me. With the
Here on Ollie, how are you? And good to see you, Henry. We're still just working underway there at 123 Selwyn Street. We'll move on for you busy people. A134 Matsons Ave, 134A. I mean, you know, you just name it how you like. But all of the same, Alex Neat's run this campaign of this beautifully modernised home in Papanui, in Matsons Ave. And you know how that's pumping right now. It's really in good nick, isn't it, Matsons? So well discovered, good vision from our seller, and a masterful touch in terms of the renovation. Really must give it full marks. And let's get down to the P's and Q's. 134A Matsons Ave, Papanui, cross lease and freehold, good tenure. Legal description is right as it's been circulated by Alex. I see the chattel list is unchanged, but those beautiful drapes form part of that chattel list, which in turn form part of your purchase price today. Settlement date, well, as per the settlement terms, and that is down for the Thursday, the 20th of October, but if the COA, the Certificate of Acceptance, has not been issued by the CCC, then it'll be 5 working days after that. So whichever's later, I think, is how we term that. It is just a little sweetheart here. It's a home that strums the strings of the heart, I think, to a symphonic level. It really is. It just goes to show, if you see from the images there, what a little bit of vision and taste and good execution does in the renovation. A really delightful spot. Convivial living, it's nice and open, good high stud, lots of natural light and sunshine, and with the doors pushed open, the deck's right out there in front of you, and I think you must be excited about the evenings in the summer coming up. The weekends are going to be fantastic. If you're getting on the property ladder, it's an absolute beauty because you've got the 3 bedrooms, and that means the mortgage will get chipped away at pretty easily. The kitchen is absolutely sophisticated and it's absolutely sensational as well, as is the bathroom, and the finishing's to a high degree. The exterior as well. The landscaping is in great nick. It's very secure, and you've got the benefit of that little office as well. Matsons needs no further introduction. Alex, you don't either, but please do have the final word before we start the auction.
Thanks, Mark. And look, a huge thank you to my owner. I really appreciate you working with me. You've been brilliant. Look, the home is immaculate, as Mark's already said. It's a very, very highly finished renovation. It's just amazing, and I've really enjoyed spending time there on that deck in that sun. Hey, if you're here for Matsons, I urge you to put your best foot forward. I would hate to see you walk out of here disappointed today. I don't have another one. Thank you
Certainly
so
not
much.
two alike. There isn't two alike. Wouldn't be disappointed because you're going to bid strong. That's why. Start us where? There. I've seen the phone to the ear here and there. Anyone keen to start? Welcome to Harcourts. Do we say welcome to Matsons Ave? Well, it's got to start with a 5, surely. I think a mid-5 is probably the place to start. You tell me. Don't mind where we start really, it's just where we end up that's more of a concern. You don't want me vendor bidding, do you? Why don't you put forward the folding? $550. Good on you, sir. Welcome in. Can see you living there too. $650. There's Jess Downey from Harcourts. Puts about 650,000. Getting closer at 650. What would you say, sir? Do you want to put a 10 on? 660. Nicely done. 660. The favourite Holmwood bid. Put down your roots here. At 660. First call. Second call at 660. 670. Another 10 with Jess. Loves a good auction at 670. Buyer on the telephone at 670, sir. 80, if you like. 670. You won't see a better finish. 680. It's nicely future-proof. 690. Jess comes back at 690. Leading the race, Jess, at 690,000. Matsons at 690. Pretty handy to town from that area. All the good amenities of Papanui. At 697's yours if you'd like it, sir. 690 at this stage. 700,000. 705. Nice quick response, Jess. At 705. And against you, sir, at 705. This side of the room's been a little bit lackadaisical perhaps today. All the action over here at 705. Mega. It's a mega opportunity. It's pretty good. 705. You're not going to need to go there because all the work's done. 705. 1 on top. 706. 706, Jess. Just inched ahead by 1. 706. Don't go too far, Rolty. It's 706. What's it to be, Jess? It's 706. 134A Matsons Ave. 710's a good bit. 710. Boys have got their strategy. Take another one from you, sir. At 710 at this stage. First call. 711. Goes back in front. Good bidding. 711. 711, Jess. $711. Good taste, good workmanship. TK Plaster has sorted out that exterior. It's 711. First chance. Second call. Summer on the deck. Sounds pretty good to me. 1,000. 712. 713 with you, sir. I've just got... We're on the market and selling, sir. There you go. It's 713. Keys are just nearing the front of the room at 713. One more, 714. Good little office there too, don't forget that. 3 bedrooms. Nicely finished. Very secure. It's 714. You need to secure it, sir, by keeping going. It's 714. We're selling away. Can't value it down to those. One more 15. He's doing well, Lukey. It's 715. 715. What's the move? 715. Lots of people have come and admired. 15 and a half. Puts up the handful of red ones. 715 and a half. Knocks the ball back over the net. They're still in the rally, sir. Can you finish it? Can you give it one? It's 715 and a half. First, second. 717. Puts up the 1 and a half. Triples the bid. 717. First call. Second call. Selling away, we're on the market. 717. What can it be? I can see her working hard, Jess. 717. She doesn't want the hammer to fall, but it is a loft. It is poised. It's 717. For this paramount position. Perfect condition. Puts up another half. The old 500 Street. 718. Back he comes. In rapid fashion at 718. 718. Moving his kit through the gate at this stage at 718. Good people fighting away. Tahi Rua Toru. Chances diminishing, Jess. Be quick. Matsons Avenue, 134A. The property goes, and it's going. Need a signal, a wink, a wobble, a wave. 1,000. 719. 719, she's determined. Like I say, it pulls at the heartstrings, this property. 720, sir, astute. Judiciously bid at 720. 720,000 only, Jess. First call, it's good buying. Second call, you don't have to lift a finger. Third call, your friends will love coming round. It's 720. And we're selling this time. I count down. It's about 5 seconds left in it. Jess, it's got to go. It's got to sell. My good man in front. Concession. So you've done the hard yards. You win the day. Jess, exceptionally well bid. But to you, sir, number 134A Matsons Street is yours. You own it. It's gone and sold. Well done. Very well done. Gee, that was a tough effort, Jess Downey. Well done. Brittany, congratulations on that. Alex, a superb campaign. Well done. And sir, the chocolates.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go back now to 237 Fifield Terrace in Opawa. It is a stunning home, stunning renovation, and really an entertainer's dream in a very sought-after neighbourhood. We left the room on a live bid at $850,000. There was some robust discussion outside of the room. Those purchasers did increase their bid to $1 million flat. We're not selling at that level. We passed the property in at $1 million. If you've got interest north of $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, let me recommend you visit this home. It is most impressive. Property's passed in, and Leslie, we move on to that next stage. All right, let's move along now to Papanui. Anshul Gupta from our Island 2 office. Good morning. Good to work with you. One of our hardest workers. He really works very hard for his clients, and what a wonderful property he's listed here. You hear the vendor agrees. Number 12, Loftus Street in Papanui. It is more formally described in the contract as a freehold title. It is 398 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work by is the 14th of October 2022. To Matthew Howard, thanks so much for the opportunity. We really appreciate it. Inside you can see some gorgeous updating has been done. Really lovely. Doxy, I know you had a good hand in that. We certainly like your sense of taste. It reflected in the property really well. Really nice, easy to care for garden and courtyard. You've got bedrooms on 2 levels as well. That's got to underpin your value. It'll suit all sorts of ages and stages. And then, of course, Anshul, this location, You couldn't ask for more amenities in the area. Doctors, the mall, supermarkets. There's a great pub on the corner, though not open too late, because this is a family-friendly neighbourhood. Just a great opportunity here on Loftus Street. Anshul, final word's yours.
Kyle, as you mentioned, this is one of those locations where you can throw your car keys away. Everything is so close. And also, I would like to say thank you for my vendor, Doxy, Matthew, and Howard, on trusting on me and Harker's Holmwood to market their property. All the bidders in the room, this is a chance, and all the best.
Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, where do we get underway? Who opens the bidding at Loftus Street this morning? 550. Nice to meet you, sir, at $550,000. 550 to open straight. Where was that? How much? I won't take 70, sir. At 550, take me to 600 if you like. Thank you very much. It's 600,000. Bids against you at the back of the room. I won't take 10. I'll take 20 if you like. First call. All right, I'll work with you at $715,000. 615. I thought he said 715. Beg your pardon, sir. At 615,000. 620. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. 30 now. 630 I have. 640. Quickly bid. And 50 now. 660 I assume, sir. 660. Good bid, good band. At 660,000. 665, no problem at all. New bidders are welcome. 670 the call. And 75. And 85. That's more like it, sir. Recommend you place more of those. At 685. 690. And 700. 700,000 the call first time. 705, good bidding. 715. Not his first rodeo, this gentleman, it's 715,000. I know it's not your first rodeo, sir. Take me to 725. Once called at 715,000. Permanent material, modern in its construction. What a great opportunity. Second call. 730. I didn't hear you, Anshul. At $730,000, that's a great bid. I commend it. At $730,000. 740. 10 on top. He's not going away. Why would he? This is great property. 760. 760. 760 the call. And 70 now. At 770, you've gone quiet. Once called at $770,000. 790 the bid. 800. And 10? 800, all right then. You're in good hands there, sir, at 800,000. 10 again. 815, not bad. This is a lot of house at this level at 815. And 825. That's a good bid there at 825,000. 830. I was going to suggest 850, so you better get there first. 830 is the bid, though. On the first call. 840. The brain's getting a workout today. I love it at $840,000 and 845. Two-horse race at this stage at 845. 855 the call. 857, no problem, 857 at $857,000. 860, I can lip read. We're all good at $860,000. I got the bid before you did. At $860,000. 62. Offer you the same courtesy, sir, another two. First call. Lots of light. Good neighbours, as I understand it. Unbeatable location at 862. First. Second, gentleman saying, hurry up. Third and final call at 862. Any better bid or offer? All right, can't quite sell to you, sir. Let's have a quick conversation outside of the room. To you, sir, I say auction is open If you have a change of mind, let us know. We'll be back with you soon.
Don't wanna tie yourself down, afraid of getting bored. Like those pretty people who disappear in smoke. You're no longer the light I used to know. I can't.
Okay, dokes, we get to move along. Have you got your wide up? No, you need to get wide up. We're going to go on to 89 Cranford Street. Catherine and Peter Hampton and Lockie Hampton from our St Albans team have marketed the property. Henry, you've done a pretty superb job, sir. Wish you the very, very well. Got a good bit of taste there. I never knew you had it in you, sir, but no, you really have. It's come up really, really well. Here we are at 89 Cranford Street, St Albans. It's a great spot, tucked away, a freehold estate, 860 square metres the size of the section, so it's a pretty impressive parcel. Legal description's absolutely accurate. Vacant possession guaranteed on the 28th of October 2022. You may be working to an alternative date. If that's been pre-agreed in writing, then that's the way to have it done. Hey, when you look at a home, it's 4-bed, 2-bath, 2 living, modernised, double garage, heaps of off-street parking, girls' high zone, Christchurch boys' high zone as well. I think you're looking at a pretty exciting opportunity. But let's just take a step back from that and look through the woods into the trees and see what really is on offer here, because I love this era of architecture. I think 1970s we established about it. Definitely a great feel to it, and they really just started to get the hang of light and natural space, didn't they? And I think, Henry, you've actually done a wonderful job embellishing that and enhancing it. When you look at the natural light coming through into that glorious open space, it really just does good things for you. There's a lovely entrance to the home as well. And when you do the kitchen up to such a high standard as it's been done, then that's exciting as well. Second bathroom, of course, the master's got the ensuite and the private decking, outdoor access area. It's a ripper of a section. It's a bowling green flat, and it's beautifully private, quiet property as well. I think the features having perhaps the option of a 5th bedroom or an office, but with the great school zonings, proximity to the village and to the city, with an enhanced architectural gem like this one, it's a special opportunity. In my opinion, Catherine, what about yours?
Well, thank you, Mark. You've pretty much summed it all up. So there's really not too much more for me to say, except I'd just like to thank my owner, Henry, for giving Peter and I the opportunity to list his home. You've been fantastic to deal with. The open homes have just been a pleasure to conduct. And just to all the bidders today, as Mark said, girls and boys high zone, fabulous property. So I wish you all the best of luck today.
Good as gold, Catherine. Thank you. Give you the opportunity now at number 89 Cranford Street. 680. Good start, nicely. Good luck. At $680,000, wish you well. 680 is the start. Who kicks it on from here? At 687 is probably the logical bid. But at 680, you might like to be stronger than that. It's all about strategy sometimes, isn't it? First call at 680. 860 squares, freehold land in the good zones. Beautifully, much loved property. First call, we found the winner already. Second call. Third call at 680. 700, sir. Good on you. Any chimes at 7 with 700. It's got that style and panache about it. Be proud to call it home. 730. Good bid, sir, too. Steps it up by 50%. And 40 with you, my good man, at 740. 50 again, 10 on top, 750, the 3/4 now. Keep working for me at 750. Value all day. 770. Been done to a good specification as well at 770. Discerning buyers bidding for this one at 770. Backing on to English Park, of course. That's in your favour at 770. With you, sir, at the moment. First chance. Second call. Third call. 770 at the moment, Catherine. 770. 80 or better. 770. Quickly, otherwise I'm going to pause and offer this gentleman the opportunity. It's 770, 89 Cranford Street. Come on, look at the dimensions, the proportions of it. It's 770. Okay, well, I'm not going to hang about, sir. Come and have a chat with me. I'll see if we can get you in there. We're in the cafe? Come on out to the cafe. It's a good place to have a wee chat.
I saw it coming. I guess it had to be done. Our love was fading, like snowflakes on my tongue. This time it's different. I can feel it in the air. It's time for a celebration. So let's do something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to. You give me feelings that I'd never thought I would feel. You give me meaning. It is too good, this can't be real. This time it's different. I can feel it in the air. It's time for celebration. So let's do something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to. Something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to. Saw it coming, it had to be done. Love was fading like a snowflake on your tongue. Saw it coming, it had to be done. Love was fading, fading. Something crazy. Something crazy. So let's do something crazy. Something crazy. So let's do something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something
coming now. I got everything to lose, 'cause you're the only one I choose. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do, the way you turn me on. Kiss me, babe, I want you to. My lonely days are gonna go anywhere with you. I'll go anywhere with you. Let go of fear, make that move right now. Don't let this good thing pass you by. Give in to feelings hidden inside. Stay there, don't leave. Damn, I feel trapped, 'cause now you're everything I see. One look was all that it took. Then you left your mark on me. Now I got everything to lose, 'cause you're the only one I choose. No one makes me feel the way you do, the way you turn me on. Kiss me, babe, I want you to. My lonely days are gonna go anywhere with you. I'll go anywhere with you, 'cause no one makes me feel the way you do. You're turning me on. Want you to. I'll go anywhere with you. Anywhere with you.
We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we're through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we're through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we're through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get done with you.
Jasmine, thanks for coming along and representing Ross and Corrine. Now you've increased your bid and hopefully to buy, because we have got an update for you here at 89 Cranford Street. Excuse me, Clary. 89 Cranford Street, working with earnest people. We've got another party who's got the Apple CarPlay going in the car. A couple of kids in the back. The new bid, please. $880,000. And just looking to the ownership team, on the market and selling at $880,000. Any bids on their terms of the agreement from now? Is there $885,000 or $90,000? You tell me, but at $880,000 we sell away, 89 Cranford Street. Exciting chance. enhanced 70s architecture, Christchurch Girls High, Christchurch Boys High Zone, right next to St Albans School at $880,000. No one's moving a muscle. That's good news for you, Ross. It's going, and gone your way. Well done, sir. Right on, Catherine, well done. Peter, excellent campaign. And good on you, Henry. You'll be getting that tool belt on and going for gold. Okay, we're still continuing with Selwyn Street, but that asks me for Liz O'Neill to put on her marketing consultant's hat. The sales consultant for this glorious near new home at Taboli Drive in Rolleston, number 23, which surely is a lucky number. Jamie and Jade, hey, you've shown a bit of vision and a good bit of style here with what you've come up with. Please take advantage of having a last look through these images. Stunning home here, 4-bed, 2-bath. No, it's a pumping little family street. Lots of family activity going down here in Taboli, just off Carmela Drive, of course. Some cool young people in the area and have done wonderful things with this home. So, folks, pleased to announce at number 23, Taboli Drive, Rolleston. Taboli. Taboli is in my pronunciation. Jade, what would you say? Taboli. Taboli. Taboli Drive. Okay. I actually Googled Taboli and not too much came up, actually. But it's 560 square metres. So it's a freehold parcel, that's the important thing. Legally described in an accurate fashion. Chattel list is exact. Settlement date, well, only through to the 15th of November 2022, right in the middle of Cup and Show week, but there's some flexibility in that regard, so good on you guys. And heaps of X factor on show, Liz, is what I would say. It's really a home that nails lifestyle and relaxing living. It's in a pearler of a spot because you've got those lifestyle properties that are out in front of you on the rear side of the home. So unimpeded sunshine, no houses out there. It's really like lifestyle living. Super is. Great big deck, just wraps around the north and the west side of the home. Open living, heaps of big windows, heaps of big doors. You slide them on back and you get the friends around and start cruising. The kitchen is the fulcrum of the home. That's the central area. Love the black feature, the breakfast bar, walk-in pantry, and really stylish through the kitchen. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, like I say. Master suite's a glorious one too. That opens out to the outdoors as well. Walk-in robe en suite, of course. Internal access double garaging, that's a real feature. But this is the spot you want to be. This is what will appeal to buyers, Liz, and I'm sure which adds to that zing and X factor, which you have in spades yourself.
Thanks, mate. Jamie and Jay, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to sell this house. It is a gorgeous place. You've done such an amazing job on the presentation, the build, the whole process. The landscaping is stunning. If you are here to bid, please get amongst it. There is conditional interest afterwards, and we would really like to see this gone as soon as possible so that my lovely vendors can get onto their next project. Thank you.
Get into it. Thanks, Liz. 23 Taboli Drive. Make no mistake. Start us where? The one you've been looking for, yes. Something with a 6 would be my recommendation, but don't let me limit you. Look, I'll just offer it up at 6 even. I mean, 600,000. Place a vendor bid. Girls, good for young families, I can assure you of that. Vendor bid at 6 at this early stage. First chance at the figure. Second chance, looking for just even a nice easy 20, folks. Yes, third call at 6. Sir, leap into it, get amongst it. Yep, 620, good on you, sir. Good man, and he's in at 620. First call at the figure at 620.40, on the rise, on the nudge, on the advance. It's done with a great deal of taste and effervescent. Second chance at 20. Third call. Sir, I'm not going to vendor bid against you because I think you're going to be our only bidder for this one. Whiz back into that room and behind. I'll come and give you the chance, you and you alone, at 23 Taboli Drive. Let's just pause that one. I'll have the quick chat and I'll keep you updated on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back now to number 12 Loftus Street in Papanui. We left the room on a live bid at $862,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room. And can I just confirm you've graciously agreed to increase that to 875 with the view to owning the property at 875. Matthew, can I confirm we are on the market and selling at number 12 Loftus Street at 875. Last chance bidders and buyers at 875. First, second, third final call. Not $1,000, not $500. Well, in that case, the property's going. It is going. And for Chandrika, it's Eureka. Sold. Congratulations. Matthew, Howard, I think you've done your folks proud. Pleasure to work with you. Doxy, thanks so much. All the best with your next chapter.
Made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you. Set your mind free. Made a promise to myself, this time I will keep it. Where there's a will, yeah, there's a way. With every smile, with every tear, I know I will make it. I'm gonna see a brighter day. Oh, oh, oh. A brighter day, a brighter day. Time goes by and yet I wonder, why do we put each other through hell? Why can't we just get over ourselves? I know I should. You cast your spell and I went under. I know the laughter and the pain. Will I ever love again? I don't know if I can take it anymore. Yeah, so I stay here and hold my heart when you walk out the door. Yeah, made a promise to myself and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this is the end of me and you.
And look, working with our one bidder, Mark, good man, he's increased the bid. Sorry, folks. Just thanks for increasing your bid to 710. There's just a bit of work to be done from that level. We're going to get a figure in excess of that, but the property's now available to everybody, including those who may have conditions. So 710, it's passed back your way, Liz O'Neill. They can come and see you. You're very easy to get hold of, I know. Always pick up your phone. And so to Jamie, Jade, good luck in that next little while. We'll be in touch with you closely throughout that next little period. I think we're waiting for an outcome on Selwyn Street. Okay, so that's the penultimate one. Good luck in the future. Liz, thanks very much today. I'll just get an update on Selwyn Street, Matt Dawson, and we'll be back. Folks, the final update I get to offer you today, back to 123 Selwyn Street. Matt Dawson's been the lead marketing consultant. Jamie, you've been helping with the negotiation with these good people. Look, they've reached a figure of $560,000. It's not a million miles away, but I am going to pass the property in unless there was other people here to pick up the mantle and just have a little bid. You might be closer than you think, because we've got 600 plus square metres here, RSDT land, at 123 Selwyn Street, Summerfield. Liz, you were bidding on that. Would you like to just pick up the baton? She's going to have a try at that. I'll just give her a quick minute. But at 560, property's not selling. She might like to put a 10 on here and we could get something happening. Of course, as you know, the auction room is the place to do it. If properties do pass in, buyers lose that exclusivity of opportunity, and then Matt Dawson in this instance would have to invite all those with conditions to come and compete. And it's a less exclusive situation for bidders and buyers. So I will give Liz just that minute to ring her. She was bidding on the auction earlier. And she won't be one to do nothing. I'm getting a signal from you, Liz. You're going to wait till afterwards as well. So, Clary, I can say that one's passed in at 560. Hey, I think there's some real upside in that property. So it's 2 bedrooms, but it's on that good section. And it's got a great studio detached from the home too, which has got a multitude of purposes. Thank you very much to the Holmwood team today for running another excellent show. And on behalf of us all, I'll wish you a good afternoon, and we'll be back next Wednesday. Tēnā koe.